While all the while they're meeting with Sam Bankman-Fried. It's the
Right.
craziest clown world thing you could. I couldn't have, if you were to write a movie of this, people would say
Yeah.
that wouldn't have
Although,
this in it.
just to throw this in there because I still think that we've conceded a point that we shouldn't have with FTX. Those guys were derative traders who happened
Oh
to
yeah,
back the derivatives
oh
with
yeah.
they were trading with
They were
crypto
not
assets.
crypto for sure, right? So I
Blaming
agree.
them for being a failure of the crypto industry would sort of be like going back to 2008 and blaming Lehman
Nope.
Brothers for screwing up the
Yeah,
building of houses, and
yeah.
then going after housing regulations is the
The
problem.
point though
You
is
know,
that
like,
they would rather team up with a criminal and attack the people building things, and that is their mode. That's their MO. That's what they do, and it's obvious now. So
yeah. Well, and one more thing I think is worth saying on this piece too. In the original crypto wars, if you go back to the early '90s, when the original code for pretty good privacy was being suppressed, they did stuff like print it in a paper book
yes, yep,
and then send it overseas in a sale. And the case that they would have had to take to the Supreme Court would have been a book with the code in it. So we're going to try to ban this
yes,
book from being traded internationally. And that was how you got to code as speech, right? They created the code as speech precedent because they let them know that they were coming for them.
hmm
And so an attitude of operational silence as they attack crypto is critical for not rallying these really smart people who kind of know where to look on the internet to find everything and will go find it if it's there. I'm I'm going to go out on a limb and say that if we ever get full access to the record, what we'll see is these organizations doing a lot of this verbally, and a lot of cryptic references will be found in emails that are one-sided, and they'll say things like, "Meet me in the lobby. We'll talk about it." This operational silence kept a movement that they knew was dangerous from having a rallying point. If they gave us a smoking gun, it would warn a big community of privacy and
hmm
freedom enthusiasts to line up and start doing clever things like printing code in books. Right? They didn't want to face off against the cypherpunks again. They didn't want the cypherpunks to have reason to be motivated.
Yep. Yep.
Well, that's interesting. So it sounds like the target is it's they're going after Liberty Tech that actually has utility, but they're calling it investment contracts.